Well, I do appreciate that you guys do like the Ruby LP. I would appreciate it also if you appreciate the battle videos still, because, I still want to post those and have fun with those, and if I can't post those and have fun with those, then I'm going to be less encouraged to do LPs. So, cut me some slack with uploading the LPs, okay? And enjoy the battle videos, okay? Alright, but anyways, hey guys, it's Wild. We got a match here against WinterNecro. Standard OU match, the team that you guys hate seeing by now. Looking at his team, though, not really too big of a threat coming from anything. Haxorus will be a little bit annoying just because it is huge attack power, but Ravencliff should be able to take at least one hit from it and hit it hard, and then I got my priority users who can do something with it. Dragonite will be annoying just because Dragonite's just naturally annoying, but otherwise, whatever. But otherwise, really, looks like Landers will play a huge part. Lucario should be able to get a good sweep going if I can get rid of Haxorus. Just get it in a position where it's not going to do anything to me. I should be good, and otherwise I can outspeed and kill everything with that. So really the main focus is getting rid of Haxorus, maybe getting rid of Rotom in case it can come in on a +2 thing, but if I can get in Lucario against his Fortress, I will be in a really good spot. Anyways, potential leads, figuring either Rotom, maybe Dragonite, or Fortress. But for the most part, you guys know how I work. I just like going with Dragonite right off the bat, unless I really see a situation where it won't benefit me too badly, like where it's just really, really, really bad. But most of the time, I'm safe with just going with T-Tar. He's got the Rotom lead. Figure he's giving me Scarf, but I don't want anything else to take the Scarf right now. Figure T-Tar won't be that useful anyways, except for maybe Fire Blasting something, so I let it take the trick. Get my Rocks going, because Rocks are always a good thing to get going. Even though he does have two potential rapid spinners, seems like the better option to go for right now, but I'm going to switch out to Gastro because I'm just going to hope he's not going to have the Hidden Power Grass, just because most don't really. So I go out to him. He goes for Volt Switch, predicting me to switch out, not to Gastro though, but he's still prepared, or he thinks he's prepared and goes for Hidden Power, but it turns out he has the Fire. I don't know if that was just a mistake on his part, he brought the wrong Rotom, or he just assumed maybe it would, because it might have been my database Rotom, so that has Fire last time I checked. But I don't know, whatever. That's how it goes. But I Toxic him as he tries to Hidden Power me, but now he's pretty much crippled. He's going to switch out and go to Tentacruel. I decided to Scald, just try and hit anything he may want to bring in, because I didn't know what he'd want to bring in, and getting a burn on something would be cool. But hit the Tentacruel. I don't see any leftovers, but I don't really pay any attention to that. I'm just thinking, alright, I can take something, hit him with an Earth Power. And another person brings his fucking offensive Giga Draining Tentacruel on me, and I'm just like, wow, I'm fucking stupid. Why did I let that happen? But I hit him with an Earth Power at the very least, so that should do a good chunk. And it does do a good chunk, and I wish I could take another Giga Drain, but I can't, so I gotta switch out here. But I figure he's going to want to go for another one and not bullshit around, because Gastrodon will be a huge threat to his Rotom, which Rotom can be a huge threat to me. So he's just going to Giga Drain again, and I'm going to predict that go out to Dragonite, who can take it amazingly, and then I can just hit him with an Extreme Speed or something to take him out. He doesn't want to have the risk of me going for another move, because if I go for another move besides Extreme Speed, he can just hit me with Ice Beam, so he might as well try and hope that I'll go for another move, but I go right for Extreme Speed. But that does give him the free initiative to go out to Fortress. And right here, I didn't want to go out to Lucario just in case he predicted that and had the Earthquake going. So I'm going to go right out to Tyranitar, hopefully try and Fire Blast it or something. But he's going to go straight for Stealth Rocks, which don't hurt me too badly except for Dragonite. But looking at his team, I can work around his team with Dragonite just fine without having too much HP going or whatever. But he's going to go out to his own Dragonite, and I just Fire Blast him because I want to try and hit Fortress. I got 2 forms of priority on my team, so as long as I can get a little bit of extra damage on this Dragonite, I'll be just fine. He goes straight for Outrage, though, which kind of tells me he might be banded, and I Fire Blast again just because, but with that knowledge, I should be able to work on this Dragonite just perfectly, get a crit that didn't really matter, as you'll see in a second, but he's going to finish me off with Outrage. Unfortunately for me, though, well, first of all, he gets a crit, but unfortunately, he does not get confused this turn, but I still feel like Lucario should be able to take that Outrage well enough, get an SD up, and then work around his team. So, go straight for SD, and, yeah, it's an SD, but he's going to go straight for Outrage, obviously, because he's locked into it, but he hits me, brings me down way too low. I should have just Extreme Speeded right off the bat, but I felt like that'd be more beneficial to get that SD going. But obviously it wasn't more beneficial because now Lucario is kind of half useless. But I can at least hit one more thing. He decides to bring in Fortress, not wanting to bullshit around with any weird predictions that, like, he go out to Rotom and predict extreme speed or something. So he's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna let Fortress die. Because I guess either he wasn't thinking or that's what he was actually the mindset of. I'm just thinking he wasn't thinking. He's like, maybe I can take it, but... Or does Death Fodder, but whatever. I'm going to bring in Dragonite now. He has Haxorus and Rotom as far as I remember, and then the Magnezone, all of which Dragonite can take on just fine, just because I got the priority to at least hit Haxorus and then Revenge Kill him with Landorus or take a hit with Reuniclus. Rotom I can just Outrage. Magnezone, he brings it in now, but I could just hit with a Fire Punch or something, but anything he brought in, I'd have an initiative on, but he had Rotom. I go for Outrage to try and hit that. He Volt Switches out to Magnezone. And that is an easy 2-hit KO on the Magnezone just because it is a choice banded Dragonite. And another one will obviously take it out. And I do outspeed because I do run max speed, Adamant. And that outspeeds any variant of Magnezone that is not choice scarfed. So I take him out. I get confused this turn, but it doesn't really matter because he can bring in his Rotom now. And just Volt Switch will easily take me out at how much I'm at. So no harm, no real foul. Correct, okay. But anyways, he's going to Volt Switch out, go to his Haxorus. I'm figuring, okay, if it's not, if it is Scarfed, it can't take out my Landorus. If it's any other variant, I can hit him with an Earthquake and hopefully try and take him out. So I'm going to go into Landorus, quick hit him with an Earthquake, and hopefully, again, I can take him out. Because it is a Sand Power boosted Earthquake, and it is stabbed. But he lives with a... I'm not going to say smidgen, but it lives with a fucking little tiny fucking bit, but he'll die from Sandstorm at the very least, and all he has left is Rotom, and I still got my Gastrodon, so the only hope he has if he gets like a quadruple mega crit with, what's it called? Hidden Power Fire, but at this point, he cannot do anything to me, but all I got left is Gastro and, Reuniclus, but if he had HP Grass, I could have taken him out with, well, then again, if he had HP Grass, my fucking Gastro would be dead by now. But he doesn't have it, so I can just recover up, easily stall him out, and he decides to just persevere because he has nothing better to do with his life, I guess. Pretty sure I was streaming, though, but, you know, that's what people want to do. They want to persevere and try and win in a hopeless situation like this, where he only has HP Fire to hit me, and I can stall him easily enough, but... I think he dies next turn from all the blah 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 because he's only been in for like a couple turns anyways. But yeah, next turn he should die from a combination of Scald, Sandstorm, and Toxic. So he Hidden Power Fires again, and Scald happens, and that'll bring it down low enough where actually Sandstorm will take it out. So that'll make it be the match. So good game, WinterNecro. That kind of stall bit at the end was unnecessary, but otherwise the rest of the match was good. But yeah, good game with WinterNecro. As always, LP up later. But anyways, that is it for the battle video for today. So hope you guys... and before someone unsubs from the terrible burp. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, etc., etc. Rate, comment, sub, and later, guys.